Hey, is that a bus stuck inside your mouth? Hello guys, today we're going to unbox and review the Godzilla Ultima figure from SH Monsterarts, produced by Bandai. But before we continue, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated when new content comes out. This figure is based on the Godzilla that appeared in the anime Godzilla Singular Point from Netflix. This Godzilla tried to terraform Earth to suit its needs. This box is gorgeous. So you see Godzilla close up, and you see the logos, and Godzilla is surrounded by red dust, which was found in the anime. And then you also have all the requisite logos. And then, if you look closely, you'll see some mathematical equations. And of course, the anime was heavy with math. The top is what you will see. Okay? Now, the side shows the item. This is the opposite side. This is the bottom of the box. So you see Godzilla, and you have him with a very long tail and some of the fine print here. This is the back of the box. So you see the silhouette of Godzilla, and then you see the item and the features it has, and as well some of the additional accessories, particularly Jet Jaguar. Let's take it out. So here is the big guy. Wow. His tail is really long and massive, and it probably accounts for half of his weight. Look at that long tail. Okay. So here's the side. So you see some of the details. Nice sculpt on the spines. And you also have a nice sculpt for the head. The mouth opens. Here's the other side. Okay. Look at all those details. Look at that freakingly long tail. Here are the extra accessories. An extra head and two Jet Jaguars. And you have the stand for the little Jet Jaguars. Here are the two Jet Jaguars. So the taller one is around an inch, okay, from foot to head, and the little one is about half an inch. Let's look at the articulation. So with the neck, the movement is limited. You can't really make him go side to side or left to right when it comes to his head. The mouth opens. Okay. Now when it comes to the torso, also there's limited movement. You can only slightly move him or twist him to the right and to the left. When it comes to the arms, well, it's also limited. Can you bend the elbow? Okay, you can bend the elbow slightly. Okay. Okay. Now, because of the design, you can't really rotate the arms of Godzilla. The wrist, well, you can rotate the wrist. Okay. How about the leg? So, leg, this will be the articulation for the leg. The knee, there's some slight movement, but limited. Ankle, not much. So it's a pretty static figure. Well, it's because of the design. And in the anime, he's not really moving well. He's kind of sluggish and slow moving. Okay. Here's a nice detail. Okay. Another nail. Now, when it comes to the tail, you have a lot of articulation. Well, you really need that for the tail. And the tail is really heavy. When you lift it up, so this is what will happen. Okay. So the tail is really heavy. Now, in my case, there's this problem. There's this big gap. See that? Okay. Not much articulation for the guy. The torso, there's not a lot of movement. Okay. Well, that's it. That's Godzilla Ultima. Now, you can take out the head. Okay. And replace it. Here's the other head. The one with the mouth open. There you have it. Godzilla Ultima with his mouth open. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with effect parts. I really wish that he had his unique looking radiation breath or atomic breath. But it's not here. Bandai, what are you doing? Give us the effect parts. Here is a side-by-side comparison. To your right is the very first SH Monsterarts release, Godzilla. And you see how Ultima is so much bigger compared to our old Godzilla. And look at the tail. Whoa. So what is good about the figure? Well, the design, guys. This is a very scary looking Godzilla. And it exudes power, which is a very important trait for our favorite kaiju. I also like the details on the sculpt. His spines are very detailed. And you have a nice texture going on with the skin of Godzilla. Very crocodilian. I also like the details of the mouth. The inside of the mouth, particularly when you switch the heads. I also like the feel of this figure. When you get to handle this, you'll feel the weight and the mass of this item. You won't feel shortchanged. I also like the presence of this figure. This is going to be an eye magnet, guys. People are going to look at this, especially when they see the tail. Look at that tail. Is there anything bad about the figure? Well, I really hate the fact that there's no power effect. Bandai should have included the atomic breath accessory. And I also feel that the articulation is very limited. You really can't pose this guy. He's a brick. Should you get this? Yes, even if the articulation is kind of limited, this is still Godzilla. This is an awesome looking figure. And I'm betting that the value of this figure is going to go up in the future. So that's the Godzilla Ultima figure from SH Monsterarts by Bandai. This has been Kulas for Tame Reviews. Thank you for watching. Keep on playing.